And then let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. There should be plenty of action down in the paint.
I love to see skilled bigs duel. Down low, kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Anderson is out there with Gobert, and it's Ball in at the 1.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Working on McDaniels, and that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Edwards can't hit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Stolen by McDaniels. Ball surveying the defense. Right wing. And Gobert kicks to Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards, no good. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell's shot is good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Edwards. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the keeps the defense honest.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
Cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Here's Giannis. A rebound by the Timberwolves. David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Here's Ball. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Fades and shoots. Rebound by Mitchell.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Here's Giannis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Ball from long range. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
To the paint. It's tipped. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. And again, it's the Heat missing. Minnesota leading by 4. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Edwards.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
Edwards can't hit. On the wing, Mitchell. Plays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack the confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
That one goes. Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
McDaniels against Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Giannis has great confidence and he's playing with it here.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Anderson outside. Ball against Mitchell. Ball kicks to McDaniels. And here's Anderson for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And not going to let him get that easy dunk. Defense stopping the easy 2, but a foul called and a trip to the free throw line instead. The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
How about your Heat Quick Advance crew? Let's give them another big hand.
Now Here's ball. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 5. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Lobbed up there for Anderson. Hammers the alley-oop through. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Wiggins outside. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Now Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Powell's got 5 now.
Well, Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Here's ball. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Right side out of the Kumbo. Shoots over McDaniel. The rebound by Anderson. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. McDaniels passes to Anderson. Hands it from downtown.
Anderson.
Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
That's a pretty good look from Kyle Anderson. Good form as he squares up and knocks down one from the perimeter.
The shot by Powell, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mitchell dishes to Powell. It's stolen by Gobert. Ball with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Great D that time from Powell. Count that one. 7 points in the game.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long range stuff. And make it easy on yourself.
Ball against Adebayo. Ball with the bucket.
Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
43 seconds left to play in the first. Gobert against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Adebayo. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Going with a whole new group out there.
Let's hear it for you.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Conley with it. That's tipped. Now Fontecchio. Outside Rozier. Misses the 3. And here is Conley. Over Rozier. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of one. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Conley. Joe Ingles is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Conley for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Rozier looking around. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves leading by three. Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Rozier finds Johnson. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside Conley. Pass to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. Puts it up. And again it's Minnesota.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round has been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after.
The Heat trail by 7. Outside Rozier. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Rozier's got 6 points in the quarter.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
Conley against Rozier. Conley kicks to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Offline from the high post. Foul. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. Top of the key, Dosunmu. Another miss by Minnesota. The Heat trail by 5. Johnson outside. In the corner, Powell with it. And the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Dosunmu with it. Kenan Fontecchio.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Rozier against Conley. And it's Rozier missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Rozier. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Rozier's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A good decision maker. Rozier takes and makes the shot he's comfortable with.
All alone, throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Conley driving to the basket. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Pass to Powell, and stolen by DiVincenzo. For the finish, and it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range. Rozier's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami. Now here is Conley. He has 7. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Frankie, here's some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Minnesota's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancer.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Outside ball. Over Mitchell. Another miss by Minnesota. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Back to Giannis. Lets it go from 11. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And good that time.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Mitchell against Edwards. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. Edwards' shot is good. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Mitchell looking it over. Giannis outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Finishes strong.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
Let's give them another big hand. .135 left in the first half.
Ball against Mitchell. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Wow, and he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Anderson a screen on Mitchell. Ball from long range. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And to Kumbo inside. McDaniels defending. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Antetokounmpo. It's Edwards on the wing. 8 points for him. Shoots from the baseline. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Giannis inside. Working on McDaniels. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. Mitchell outside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, which end of the floor is most important in terms of change?
Well, on both ends. Decision-making offensively with the turnovers, got him out in the open court, got him some easy ones, and we have to settle into our game. Defensively, try to disrupt him a little bit. It's been way too easy for him.
We'll see if you can get your fingerprints on this game. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. 2 1 more time. A round of applause for our contestants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's Mitchell. They've got Wiggins. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Mitchell is out there with Antetokounmpo. That's the group. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Minnesota in the lead. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been back.
Once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ball's got 20 points. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Antetokounmpo against McDaniel. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Mitchell against Ball. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through.
Look at that.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It from three-point range. Edwards got 13 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Giannis inside. McDaniel's defending. Giannis dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Edwards looking it over. Five on the clock. Rebound by the Heat. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on McDaniels. Wiggins from outside. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. A pull-up. And there's another one for the Heat.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Outside Edwards. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Miami trailing. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And Giannis gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Ball. 24 points for him. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards, no good. He'd have gone 7-10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Tipped away. Stolen by Anderson. Ball against Mitchell. Ball with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Keep on dancing. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. See those moves.
The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Now in the game, number 24, Norman Powell.
Mitchell finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Gobert. Unloads from 9. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Powell. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. That one good for 2. Ball's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Anderson. And that one's good. Wiggins.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Conley from down in the low post. It goes. Conley's got 11 points.
How about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Berry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
1:19 left in the third for the lead, and the layup by Powell. He's got 13, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
The shot by Powell, no good. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. DiVincenzo can't hit it. DiVincenzo against Powell. And stolen by DiVincenzo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley's shot is off. Here's Rozier. Over to the wing. Powell with it. 13 points in the game. Misses the layup. Now Dosunmu. Swiped it away. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Dosunmu, Taj Reed out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career. But his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
And here's Ingles outside. Rebound by the Heat. And here is Powell. For 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And Norman Powell with a smooth jab.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Ingles with the screen for Conley. Beyond the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Rozier's not one to be afraid to take things into his own hands. He'll get inside and get physical.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
DiVincenzo, not the go-to shot to be in the mid-range, but that one looked like it was in rhythm.
Here's Rozier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up. The first one falls.
Now at the line, Terry Rozier.
And both free throws good for Rozier. Timberwolves leading by 4. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Right side, Conley. Fires from the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
And the basket by Rozier.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 4. Up top, Powell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Oh, Anthony Edwards blustering his way in.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Here's Adebayo. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards inside. He's against Wiggins. And that one drops.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
Here's Rozier. And the layup falls. Rozier's got 23.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And here.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
Here's Ball. Out to Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
There's Giannis with the slam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Edwards to the right side. Timberwolves passing it around. Ball with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Pass to McDaniels. The open shot, Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Here's Wiggins. Nails the baby hook.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis. The Heat trail by 3. Now here's Powell. Wiggins left side. The shake. He lays it in.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. For 3, Edwards. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Powell. Wiggins outside. There's the try. Gobert with the block.